We're Kyle and Miranda. If you're new around here, we're just starting out on our van life journey.
So it's yours if you want it. What time do you want to pick it up tomorrow?
We just got a van.
Watch this video if you want to see how we got the van.
We might be buying this van today.
It might be happening.
It might happen.
And watch this video
The Rainbow Rider.
if you want to see the van we had before. Now that we're all caught up, welcome to the adventure.
Hey everyone! Welcome to our channel
We are Kyle,
and Miranda.
and for the last 15 days, we have had this van.
And for the last 15 minutes, we've been converting this 2021 Ford Transit into our dream home on wheels.
We can't wait to give you a tour of this cargo van that's totally empty, that we haven't built out, and that we won't build out ourselves. We've been cleaning it up to give you the grand tour. But before we get started,
Be sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe if you want to see more videos exactly like this and no different.
and before the end of this video, be sure to leave a comment telling us your ideas for a van name.
Let's show you around. Our first thought with our van was that we needed a really comfortable sitting area. So, when we want to relax, we sit down right here, because it's the only spot to sit.
Right here we've got some crap that we'll just use when we're camping. We figured it'd be nice to have a little crap corner so that we could just grab what we need. This is our dresser. It's just a suitcase. We didn't build it, but we've strapped it in. Above our dresser is our makeshift
Sure.
handle. I grabbed this because I'm short. This is an old tapestry. It's the only sense of privacy that we're afforded on the road. This is currently where we kick off our shoes. None of it really matters though, because the whole floor is dirty.
When you live in a space this small, the name of the game is storage, storage, storage. So, we cram all of our miscellaneous bull
Shirt,
into the little cutouts inside the pre-made cargo van. Easy access too.
Also, can we just take a moment to appreciate this view? And the sounds of the highway at night? Can you say serene? I can.
Serene. You're gonna spend a lot of time outside, so it's important to have some rain protection on you that's really easy access.
I can't.
Now let's show you the bedroom. We can't fit a mattress in here yet, so we have some sleeping pads and sleeping mats, so you can really feel the ribs on the floor. When you're 6'3" in a van, foot space really matters. Just a small part of our nightly routine.
Now that you've seen where the magic happens, let's take you to the music room. We made it! Over here, we have our instruments. And when we get the van fully built out, which again, we're not gonna do, we're gonna have even more instruments in here. I really can't wait. Right now we have Kyle's guitar and my trumpet. Where's my trumpet? Kyle, there's a place for everything.
Where's my trumpet?
Oh my god. Okay, well it's in the kitchen and that's not where it belongs. So,
Sorry.
organization is key when you live in a van. I would show you the rest of this
Shirt.
but it's really dark from where I'm standing, so we're gonna have Kyle take you around to the garage.
Here's my favorite spot for all of our necessary storage needs. The garage. So this is where we store all of our emergency equipment and necessities like our propane for cooking that we just kind of hope doesn't leak. Now, onto the kitchen. For refrigeration, we have nothing at all. So this is a cooler. It doesn't have any ice in it. Right now, it's just dry goods and junk food. Same as our fridge and pantry at home. For water storage, our system is super simple. We just have 3 gallons of fresh water storage that we bought at a gas station. And for gray water storage, we dump it in a fire pit.
If you can hear, that's the sound of a bunch of dogs, I think. It's what we fall asleep to every night at this campsite. Oh boy. Here in this blue cooler, we have our beverages. We keep things in here that we hope stay cool longer than they would in that dump
Shirt.
sack of a cooler over there. We also keep our silverware and our utensils right here, ready to grab, whether they're dirty or clean. And as Kyle mentioned, where our propane sits is also where a lot of bamboo skewers sit, our extra foil, Dr. Bronner's, because we're eco-conscious. Basically everything dangerous except for that nice Dr. Bronner's soap is in this basket over here, right by my head, every night. When you live in a van, you have to be flexible, so I just disassociated for a minute. We made the right choice, right?
Yeah.
And that's it for this van tour. Stay tuned for when we have someone else build it out for us, and it looks so much better. Bye! All jokes aside, we just thought it would be kind of funny, but also real, to show you what we're dealing with currently. We are not full-time van living yet, but mostly getting a feel for taking it to campgrounds, taking it on country roads versus highways, seeing how we feel behind the wheel, kind of just getting used to having this big house attached to the cab of a car.
It's a big van. It's a lot of van to haul behind you.
But we are getting used to the height and the doors. I think it'll be really cool to see kind of what the difference is before a build out and after a build out, to hear how soundproof things really get, to feel the weight difference when we drive or when we step into the van, or if it's windy.
I think it'll help us fully appreciate full insulation.
Yes.
I think that's going to make a big difference, to be honest.
I kind of want to break down like the experience of how it's been so far and what we're looking forward to once it gets built. So since we just showed everything kind of in a cynical, negative light, I think we want to kind of go over what is actually working with like just getting out there with what you have. Because a lot of people can live like this and do live like this. We're mostly making fun of the glamour and van life trend that happened, but honestly, you can live with the clothes on your back and sleeping bags in your vehicle. So I kind of wanted to just touch on that and what's been working out for us.
You can be super minimal about this, and honestly, we do have everything that we need. There's just things that are going to make it more comfortable, but it is pretty comfortable. Like, we've got good sleeping mats and warm sleeping bags for fall. I've been sleeping really well at night. It's been, a little shaky to start, but it also takes us a couple days to, get used to camping again. I think that's pretty common.
So some cons that have been happening, I think you could gather that, it's hard for a tall guy and a broad girl to kind of get in and out of this van without an additional step. So that has been difficult. The Ford Transits are built with really tall steps and tall entry points.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit of a struggle. Another struggle is it is very noisy, like you're in a tin can. You can really hear if any piece of rock or gravel hits the undercarriage when you're driving.
Really cold at night. It's really hot during the day. It's also a black van, so it's really sealing in that heat once the sun hits it. It's, we definitely have to get out, and it's good that it's fall and not summer right now.
Yeah. Floor does have a rib to it. That's a bummer. You can feel it through the mattress pads a little bit, but once you blow up the mattress pads, it's not too bad. Everything that's in here is not where it's going to be once it's built out. Our bed will actually be in the back over that garage space, totally fixed. But right now we're in the middle next to the wheel wells, so we are a little squished. And the last con that I think I want to mention is just that we don't have any kind of privacy in here yet, which is something we would also need to work into our build that I don't think we have yet entirely. But you can always just get a shower curtain or do what we did, get a tapestry. And it doesn't really block out the sun too much, but it does provide discretion if you want to change. So,
other con, there's no bathroom in here. It's a long walk to the bathroom at our campsite right now. So I'm very excited for that.
Yeah.
That'll be great.
Yeah. Should we say just pros real quick of what we're doing?
Yeah. Biggest pro is just the fact that, regardless of whatever small inconveniences there are, this is shelter. We don't have to set up a tent, which is great. We've done long-term tent camping, and it's really nice to just get to pull in somewhere for the night.
As far as storing our stuff goes, all of that stuff you saw back here, yes, it's just sitting in an empty cargo van at the very end of an extended vehicle, so it can get bumpy and shifty and crazy, but we have some bungee cords that we're able to clip into the extra sidewall holes to kind of secure everything. So nothing has fallen over, nothing's been too bad. Doing this has prepared us for a few things that we know we're making the right choices about for the build design. Number one being, for me, a retractable curtain for the front, because I don't necessarily want that blocked off. I can understand how it provides a little more space, but I want access to that front cab. I think overall the pros and cons of going in an empty cargo van, going camping, are that you're setting up a lot quicker at a campsite, able to roll in and roll out easily and quickly. You might still be cold in the elements if you don't have insulation, but overall you have a shelter. Yeah, you don't have to make your bed every day or whatever.
Yeah. We can't wait until this is completely renovated and we have all of the conveniences and organization that we're planning for. It's gonna be so much better.
Yeah. It's definitely making me realize it's gonna be very tight for two of us. Not because we have a lot of stuff necessarily. Anything we do have, we're gonna leave in storage for now.
Neither one of us are super tiny people, so
right.
It's a tight space to share for two people of any size, though.
But that's why we were, no jokes, literally manifesting to get the dream size vehicle for us. And we want to fit everything that we want in it, which will also make the living quarters a little tighter, but it will be very convenient for going everywhere.
We'll have everything we need self-contained, and I couldn't be more excited for that.
Yeah. And looking forward to the build. We think we know who we're going with, but we're going to have a video after this one that discusses more about the process of deciding whether or not to build ourselves, who to go with for builders, what price range we have, what layout options we're looking at, and how that's going to get started. As of right now, we don't have a lot decided besides the layout, and that we're probably not going to be the ones to build it. But we'll talk more about that in the next video.
Storage is going to be great. Not having to cook outside, I will like a lot.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
I love cooking outside, but knock on wood, we've been blessed with like extremely good weather almost every single trip we've taken. Been lucky enough to not really cook in bad weather.
Yeah.
But it can be windy, it can be rainy, it can be stormy. Yeah, I mean, those days, if you're camping, you're just eating PB&J or something easy, but...
Right. Can't wait to have a bathroom.
Oh my god.
Stoked.
And the thing is, people are always talking about bathrooms in vans, and they're like, oh, you know, just for emergencies. And I'm like, well, or just daily use.
Yeah.
We're gonna be those people, at least right now. I understand, like, if we were here, I would probably go do a lot in this bathroom, like shower and use the bathroom, but when we have our own place off grid, I mean, oh my gosh, it's gonna be great.
Right, I mean, that's the other thing is like when you're fully self-contained and you have everything you need, it opens up the places you can stay at night. Like,
Yeah.
we could be staying at free places, like just rest stops and, you know, the kitschy stuff like Walmart parking lots or casino parking lots. Like, all of that would be available, or like more free spaces that don't have bathrooms and water and things like that.
Well, and we will be staying at places like that because we've been traveling just on Interstate 80 between where our family all lives. But in those situations, we used to have to hunt for hotels like hours in advance, and you didn't know if they'd be booked because they're small towns. You might have to drive a whole nother hour, but like if there's just a pull-off or a truck stop or like a Walmart or Cracker Barrel, you can sleep there.
Fair game.
We're really gonna have to downsize. But yeah, we'll show you kind of what we get into. I know we went to the drive-in for our very first outing. That was adorable and
It was
fun.
great.
Yeah, we'll just show you whatever else we kind of get into here. But we've been having a lot of fun taking it out camping. I mean, we've also been having some real struggles, just like the first 24, 36 hours, just getting out of the house. And being out of technology and with our thoughts and with our feelings and, you know, the grief from life, from losing loved ones, struggles with loved ones, being far away from loved ones, and just the pandemic in general has all been coming to the surface, and just the anxieties that come with that. But we've been lucky enough to have a lot of nice people out here. There's been our share of a few assholes, but
Yeah.
everyone that we've seen recently has just been super nice. That's refreshing. And I can't wait to find community. That's what I'm excited about.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, we've always like we've hunkered down and sat still and lived in apartments for leases and just always struggled to find community, but when we lived on the road for work in like the theater industry or whatever, or you with, you know, the conservation corps, like we always found our sense of community better on the road. We just find more like-minded people, so I'm excited for that too.
Yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you thought it was funny or helpful or interesting.
Thank you for watching.
We will have a ton more videos coming, and we've already filmed a lot of other videos. Go check those out if you haven't. We're gonna go enjoy the rest of this daylight and see some more beautiful fall colors. That's what this trip is actually for, to go see some fall foliage.
We're out here leaf peeping.
Leaf peeping.
We'll catch you later.
Bye.
Bye.
These ladybugs keep landing on the van and on us. There's
Yeah.
one under your hand.
Little cutie.
That ladybug is on the mic cord and it's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's waving.
Around.
I'm fine. That's good luck.
Yeah.
Usually we get a nice cross breeze when we open the back doors too, but that's when the bugs come. We almost forgot to show you our bathroom. Right here are the baby wipes. That's it. Indoor bathing.
Should I show you the cab? No, nobody wants to see that.